Welcome to the 2014 JP Enterprises Rocky Mountain 3-Gun World Championship.
5 days.
Shooters ready. Stand by.
3 stages each day. And this multi-gun match happens entirely at a treasured landmark for shooters, the NRA Whittington Center. Founded in 1973, the Whittington Center is home to hundreds of matches and activities each year in all disciplines.
You can shoot everything from short-range pistol to 1,000-yard rifle here, unknown distance. It's great. There's nothing you can't shoot here at the Whittingham Center.
That's why the Rocky Mountain 3-Gun is so challenging. The opportunities to create multi-gun stages at the Whittington Center are endless.
33,000 acres, you can set them up almost anywhere. We get to set up all our stages with a backdrop of mountains. Instead of putting up walls, you just run around a rock or in a ravine.
It's why folks return to tackle this challenging match each year.
It's like shooting in a national park. I mean, I just love coming here.
Those loyal returners even include the title sponsor for the last dozen years, John Paul of JP Enterprises.
All the stages are natural terrain stages, so it's nothing is shot on a square range, so you're using the natural terrain, the natural props, just as an element of realism and fun to it.
And the 33,000 acres of natural terrain are also full of wildlife.
Well, apparently somebody had to stop shooting for the deer.
Check fire, check fire.
That somebody happened to be Scott McGregor. He got a reshoot instead of venison. Deer are off limits, but other critters, not so much.
There were 6 to 8 rattlesnakes that met their demise this year because they were right where they did not need to be.
And you never know what you may find just outside of your cabin.
We did have cougar spotted in competitor housing, and then we found part of his dinner left over out by stage 8.
Regardless of what you may or may not see at the Whittington Center, it's an eye-opener for first-timers.
Oh, it's fantastic. Everything's awesome, everything's bigger, everything's better. It's extreme.
It's so big, the Rocky Mountain 3-Gun is now a world championship.
We've got competitors from quite a few countries, and it's great to have them here. I think that they get a feel for what we're doing. In addition, we can see what kind of technology they bring.
From the Czech Republic to Russia to the UK, it's a new experience and an adventure for everyone, since 3-Gun continues to spike in popularity. But if there is one thing that might throw you for a loop, it's running these stages in the very high desert, nearly 7,000 feet above sea level.
I come from New Orleans, so we're below sea level. So this is hard on us.
The altitude up here kind of gives you a fit, so it's good to be in somewhat shape. When you come up here, it won't be as bad on you.
The match is a combined test of fitness, accuracy, and memory. On average, each stage has at least 30 targets. And the range officers also have to be just as fit for the match. If you assume they're just hitting the timer, think again. These ROs have to keep up with some of the quickest 3-gunners in the game, like the U.S. Army's Daniel Horner.
Woo!
That was awesome. Thanks, man.
For 5 days this year, it was really hard to get staff because they had to take so much vacation, and they did an amazing job. They are seriously the best staff.
Well, you know, a happy RO is a friendly RO.
And JP fuels that happiness with food.
My friends from Louisiana, the Wongs, are professional chefs and restaurateurs and have cooked for the White House, and so they've really got a reputation.
Real deal right there, baby. Real deal.
A lot of hard work this week for that plate of spaghetti, huh?
Tell you what, I had to earn it. It was good.
These 5 days of running and gunning took half a year to plan. It took a lot of work and also a lot of heart.
It means a lot to JJ and I both, and we're just glad people come and like it.
The shoot-off attracts quite a crowd.
And a slight breeze is welcome as it keeps the mosquitoes away out at the Whittington Center.
The shoot-offs at the Rocky Mountain 3-Gun are a head-to-head format. On the start signal, shooters will run to the rifle barrel and take 3 of the 6 rifle targets out to 300 yards. There are 3 at 100 yards, 2 at 200 yards, and 1 all the way back at 300. It's shooter's choice. Then it's a run for the shotgun where they'll take these targets before returning for the rifle and dressing out the last 3 targets there. Then it's a run to the pistol for these steel, and finally the stop plate.
It's an all-star lineup of practical shooters. 4 of the best lady shooters in the world.
Smith & Wesson pros Kay and Lena Mitchlich lead the group.
Then Audra Brown, a strong 3-gunner in the limited division, along with Tulsa police officer Diana Leardor, follow.
Shoot ready. Shoot ready. Yes. Stand by.
First, it's Kay and Diana. Kay is quick to the rifle and immediately goes into prone. She's taking the long rifle targets first, a smart play.
Diana is just as fast on the long rifle shots. Now to the shotgun. But there's a pickup before heading back to rifle.
Kay is already back to her rifle and she's 1 for 1. Now remember, Kay is an open shooter, so she benefits from the red dot sight on her pistol. And just like that, round 1 goes to the Smith & Wesson Pro.
I think it takes me longer to get up off the ground than it does to shoot the targets.
But fire ants just added a little heat to the ladies' shoot-off.
Oh my gosh, ants!
There's a giant bed of the biggest red ants I've ever seen.
Right where you go prone.
And Lena Mitchlich even lends a hand. Just a slight delay.
Stand by.
Next round, it's Smith & Wesson Pro Lena Mitchlich versus Audra Brown.
Audra is a limited shooter, so there is no magnification on her rifle optic. That may come into play here. And the extras are already stacking up.
Lena finishes the first rifle set, now to the shotgun. Watch this. Unbelievable speed.
By now, Audra is too far behind to catch up.
Lena takes the round and advances. Now she'll take on Mom during the championship round.
Stand by.
Both of these ladies are quick in shoot-offs, but Lena has her youth on her side. Still, Kay has the experience and that open division pistol.
Kay dives prone with the rifle and goes 3 for 3 on those long targets. A great shot.
Lena heads to the shotgun, and this is her strength. Uh-oh, she forgot to chamber. But wow, what a recovery.
Kay cleans the shotgun, now to the final rifle targets. Just 1 extra shot, this is close.
Lena has the edge into the pistol, but she knows her mom is close behind, and these extras are killers. But Lena stays in the fight for the win.
So how proud are you of your daughter?
I'm proud of her.
Lena takes home the Brownells prize, and that grin says it all.
I like shooting off against Mom because I know I can beat her the majority of the time.
You've made it this far in the video, and for that, we thank you. If you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. It helps the channel, and we'll keep the uploads coming.